Come on down to Buxby's Crab and Fish Slot. We got all the crabs you could ever need. All them crabs.
All the crabs.
All the crabs.
This is James and Jordan Talk to the Internet, episode season 2, 34. Did that all in order.
I was gonna say 36, so I was been very wrong.
You watched me make the file.
Every time. I always watch you make the file and I don't fucking
I have
know.
a knife.
Is that a switchblade? Oh, yes, for the box.
We're gonna open
Please,
this.
your life is worth it.
This Disney Dropbox.
Okay, sorry, Doug.
We're gonna skip over that. What you just said.
How many views would this get if you just
Killed myself on camera. I don't know. Probably not that many on YouTube. I think they take it down pretty quick. If we uploaded it to LiveLeak though.
Oh yeah. Does that still exist?
Probably.
What's that Marilyn Manson song where it's like, if you die and there's no one watching, then your ratings drop and you're forgotten. But if they kill you on the TV, you're a martyr and a limo god.
That's right.
There's a Dennis Leary bit where he was like, everybody calls us the TV generation. We watched Lee Harvey Oswald get shot live on TV. You think we're gonna turn that shit off?
I mean...
Yeah, the show sucks, but somebody might get shot later.
That's true.
So, explain how you got this box.
So I got an email from Disney Plus.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Man?
He's lying.
Oh, no, it's Gwyneth Paltrow's, she got a little too goopy.
Spoilers,
And they,
spoilers
oh, shit,
for
I'm
such an
sorry.
old movie.
Yeah.
The movie came out like 20 years ago.
1997 or something.
Like, yeah, definitely in the 90s.
Before Kevin Spacey was a kid diddler.
Yeah.
I got an email.
No, I think he was at the time. He just wasn't.
Before we knew about it, though.
Yeah, okay.
And that's what counts.
Yeah.
Because if you don't know, no harm done. What you don't know
That's
won't hurt you.
very true. That's absolutely true.
So
yes.
if you're gonna diddle kids, do it without anybody knowing.
Right.
It's so bad.
Oh my god. All right, we're adding that on to the clip show of all of the other stuff that James has also said on this podcast.
Cancelled. I'm very drunk. Because we
Yes.
recorded something earlier. I got an email from Disney Plus. Walt Disney himself came back from the dead to let me know about this.
Yeah, okay.
They said, hey, you subscribe to Disney Plus. Do you want $150 worth of free shit? And I said, sure.
Let's just merch.
I guess. Haven't opened it.
Yeah, I originally, when he told me this, I said, that's really awesome. That's really awesome. And in my head, I was like, this is a fucking scam. Like,
That's
there's
what everybody said.
Absolutely no way. And then, and then he like sent me a picture of the box. And he's like, the box came in, and I literally told him we were in the car together, and I was like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought you were getting scammed.
Yeah, everybody did.
I thought it was bullshit.
Everybody did. But they didn't ask me for any money. They didn't ask me for any information. They just asked me for my address. So I was like,
who answers who answers like a random email being like, by the way, you want a prize box? Give us your mailing address, please.
I don't give a shit.
Did it look legit?
Yeah, it was from Disney.
The box
It
looks
was
legit.
definitely from Disney. So this might be full of anthrax. We don't know.
All right,
if we're gonna die, we're gonna die together.
If there's a mysterious white powder in there, I will.
It's
put
gonna
it
be
in my
Reno
nose.
911. We're gonna start licking it.
Just to see what it is.
Put it in our nose to find out.
I'm
Just to find out
cracking
if
the
it's
seal.
anthrax or
Okay, crack the seal.
Oh, it's disgusting.
We're opening the box, everybody. Play it, use it, stream it. It starts inside.
You can lick it. You can.
We hope you enjoy this special gift. Here you go.
Yeah, there. That's what it
You
looks
can
like,
examine
everyone.
that. We've got some packing material.
They just sent you a
It's
poster.
something with Frozen.
Yep, frozen
You got-
set of
he
4
got-
ice cream cups with spoon.
Ooh, he got Frozen stuff.
I got some lollipops.
So
Oh,
your
fine.
your age is not known to them.
Was
Do you
not
want a
supposed to
lollipop,
go to
Jordan?
lollipop? Yeah, have a lollipop.
I don't like.
Do you want
lollipops.
whatever the fuck this is?
fuck? You don't
Like an
like
ice
lollipops?
mold?
Oh, I actually don't have
That's
ice
actually kinda
cubes. I don't have
Fanny
ice
pack.
cubes. I'm taking it. Keep
it?
it. Fanny packs are so amazing.
You can actually wear that one though, or is it a purse? Or...
No,
It's got a pretty.
It's a
Oh,
fanny
wow.
pack.
Oh, dude, it's a full-on
So,
fanny
like,
pack.
if you went
Dude,
to
wear
Disney,
this
you could wear that.
tomorrow.
I'm definitely gonna wear it.
Yes.
Not tomorrow, probably. Oh, we got
No.
like a holographic.
Oh, I want to see that one. Is there a Frozen 2?
Yes.
Yes.
Is it bad?
Probably not. Yeah. It's probably okay. I mean, Disney doesn't
Never
really
seen
make bad things.
Disney
you have a
doesn't
little- you
make
have a
bad
little-
things.
I mean,
He
it's
has
like
a little
fine.
pin.
As far as animation goes, I've got like a friendship bracelet Warning: plastic bags can be dangerous.
Ooh, a
How?
friendship bracelet.
Fucking suffocate.
You have to
How
give
do you
this
do
to one of
that?
your friends.
You want to see? I'll do
Yeah.
it right now.
Very
Whatever
nice.
this is.
This feels just like Christmas.
Yeah, you guys. Yeah, we're having fun.
Christmas, everybody.
We got
It's
like
like Christmas.
Those little like
a
postcards.
bunch of cards.
Yeah, a bunch,
looks
of,
like.
a bunch of Frozen cards.
We got stickers.
We got a little
We
stickers.
got a sticker of a horse. It looks like
And it's all Frozen related, so
Yeah.
you're gonna look like
Apparently.
a fucking psycho. Anytime
a
someone comes
movie
in,
I haven't seen.
you just got Frozen
We've got a
stuff.
3D puzzle.
You've
Your
never seen
apartment looks
Frozen?
like a
That.
6-year-old girl's bedroom.
Oh,
How dare you? not
Frozen
see
Pops.
Oh, how to make Frozen Pops? Let's
How
see.
to make them?
Oh,
You
we
just
got a
put
box
liquid
here.
in the freezer.
Hold on.
Oh, you need a blue sports drink and purple sports drink.
Ugh.
I'm assuming
Powerade.
they can't say. I was gonna say Gatorade, so
Hey,
I guess it doesn't
Disney
matter. does
drop
it?
exclusive
Okay.
curated image and fun facts printed on acrylic.
Open up. Open up. Open up. Open up.
Let's see what we got here. So this did not go up to
And this
everyone.
This is Elsa.
I think so.
No, that's Anna.
Sure.
Anna.
That's the sister.
Elsa's the snow one.
Elsa's the Let It Go, who
Okay.
actually has the ice snow powers.
Let it go.
Frozen fun facts. On the front, reference models known as maquettes, made an animation artist. So I guess this is like a cool little.
Anything signed in there?
Not that I've seen.
Yeah.
There's nothing signed by the snowman.
Interesting.
Here's the
Ooh,
stand.
pillow thing. Oh,
You want to stand it up? Also, here's a little pen.
What are you gonna do with all of this stuff?
I don't know.
You might want to just donate this to a school somewhere.
do you have
I feel like you wouldn't donate this to a school.
you have
I'm
a
doing
you have a family
Yeah.
member who has a small daughter, right?
I don't know if she's into this.
Ask if
I
she's
can
into
ask.
Frozen,
You can
and then
ask.
be like, "Hey, I got the
I
ultimate
got a whole bunch of
Christmas
random
gift."
stuff that as a kid he probably wouldn't care about. like,
The only thing that I was hoping for, which is one of the things we didn't get, was like I was really looking forward to maybe
Frozen
getting
condoms.
yes,
Can you imagine?
not Frozen
Wow.
themed condoms,
Ooh,
regular
just
condoms that
rogue
have
Just
been
have
having
that.
frozen.
Frozen. Yeah.
I was looking.
kind of like the icy hot Trojan ones without
Sure.
the hot part.
I was really hoping for like a couple of 4K discs of like Lion King or just like movies that
You
I
thought
would.
they were gonna send you something that's actually like,
I mean, it
decent.
said $150, so I thought maybe they'd
This is
throw in a movie.
$150. This is
and you thought that huge
$150.
box was going to
A
contain,
blue raspberry.
I thought it was gonna
volume.
contain all this shit, but also like maybe a
Oh.
disc.
yeah, something good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they could have given us Frozen 2 on
I don't know.
DVD.
The
Disney.
lollipops are kind of scary.
Do you
though,
think there's
because
anything in this fanny pack?
No.
$100.
$100.
There's some gel capsules
It's
to not
100.
eat.
What if
Let's
you
go to
just
the beat
what
now.
if you just dug your arm in there and there's just a bunch of used syringes?
It's like Saw.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
There's like a little baggie of something and a syringe and a spoon and a lighter.
So we can
That's a drug kit right there.
make some
If I did drugs, I would definitely use that.
we can make some snowflake shaped ice,
I'm
and
down.
we can put it in our fanny pack,
I'm down.
in which we're also carrying our lollipops and our stickers and whatever that is.
It's a picture. It stands
This
up.
is too
Oh, I
difficult to
should've put it there.
open. So
Do you
I
want me to
can't
open it with
test
my
I
stick?
see it.
Yeah, I can't. I
No.
want to see what it tastes like for the podcast.
Ugh.
Blue raspberry.
It's blue raspberry.
Well, I don't understand that. Blue raspberry. That's not a thing.
Bino wants you to pet him.
Hi, Bino.
Does he want a lollipop?
Let's see if Bino licks the lollipop and see how his
Do you think
reaction.
we'll get 3 years of good luck? Oh, it's sticky.
Yeah.
It's a lollipop.
the lollipop.
All right. Bino is going to get a sniffing. Bino.
Bino,
There
what do
you
you
go.
think?
Oh, he is super concerned
Here,
about
here.
that. He does not like this.
Oh my God,
He is
does
not a
like
fan
it.
of that.
Oh, he's smelling. He's smelling. He's smelling. How
I
does he
can't
feel?
see. Is he giving
How
it
does
a
he feel?
lick?
No, he's not licking it. He's,
Oh,
no,
and
he's-
he does not like what he is smelling.
smells like ketchup. What the hell is going on?
I'm just throwing stuff.
Okay, hold on.
What do you think?
This is going to be a great audio podcast. Let's look up a set of 4 ice cream cups with spoons.
It tastes like
Blue raspberry.
sugar.
Yeah.
See, that's what I was afraid of. I don't like those like where it's just a sugar cube.
Yeah.
Like if it's not a Jolly Rancher, I'm not gonna put it in my mouth.
Yeah.
That's the name of this episode. If it's not a Jolly Rancher, I'm not putting it in my
Nothing will
mouth.
nothing will
nothing.
go in my mouth except for Jolly Ranchers.
Hey, look, we can make ice cream.
Yeah, it literally.
How long do you think you'd survive if you only ate lollipops?
About 2 days.
Not at all. You get really malnourished.
You drink water too.
Yeah, you get pretty malnourished. There's
nothing in them, right?
There's
like
no
very little
nutritional.
nutritional
How
value.
many calories are you getting in a lollipop?
It had nutritional facts in the back.
Oh shit!
Look, we've
really?
got ice cream spoons.
I like
Okay.
that.
So it assumes
one of those.
you
You want a
only
bowl?
have.
3 licks.
It assumes you'd only have
You want to smoke a bowl?
an eighth of a lollipop.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jordan. You got the wrong colored spoon to go with your ice
This is
cream.
all.
It doesn't matter.
You,
Oh my
do you want your
God.
lighter? Your lighter with your
can't-
heroin?
You're gonna have to blur that out. It's a drug profanity.
Drug profanity.
Um,
Ugh, excuse me.
Made in China, guys.
Gross.
what's 5 times 8? Math nerd.
840.
This plastic
This is
will
four.
give you
This is
skin cancer.
400 calories.
400 calories? You could survive off of those. Are you kidding me?
But no, I'm saying you get malnourished
Oh,
because
for sure. but
there's
how
no
long before you
nutrients
how long can you last before you die from malnourishment?
Like 2 or 3
for
weeks.
a while. No,
3 weeks?
not-
I think it's
that's
a month,
without that's
right?
without eating.
Without eating.
Malnourished,
Yeah,
yeah,
basically.
different. I think malnourished is a little different.
400 calories is essentially
No, because
not
there was a thing I was watching on like a
a
Dateline.
high quality zipper.
This girl, she came out and she was she went up to the police and she was like talking like she was maybe like 9 years old.
Mhm.
Didn't I already say this?
Probably.
Yeah, anyway, I'm gonna say it again. Yeah, she's talking like she's like 9 years old and she's like 29, and her parents kept her and her whole family, all her siblings, in this house, locked away. They weren't allowed to leave, and they were all severely malnourished. Yeah, but that's like she would just eat whatever she could find like that. So she managed to live 29 years of her life like that.
Interesting. You know what else we were supposed to eat? The Reese's in the fridge.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! I'll go grab.
go.
Jordan's gonna go grab those. I'm gonna put this fanny pack on.
It's just a foodie
I fell over.
Again, if you guys aren't watching this on YouTube,
You absolutely
I don't
should.
know what you're doing. Go and do it right now. James is drunk. It's a great time. It's very great.
All right, that looks good. Let me see the front of it.
Yeah.
You can't even-
ooh,
yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
It's very
The ladies will be all over you. The ladies. Why not?
the ladies and the guys and
And the old ladies.
the old ladies. Oh, the cougars.
Ooh, the cougars. Yeah.
So, do you get hit on by cougars?
Me? No, I'm a girl.
Dude, I wish.
Right.
Are you telling
But-
me that cougars
See,
can't
well,
be lesbian?
Older
No, but I'm just saying-
gay men will hit on me. But I've
That's
never
not-
heard of like.
I don't. Yeah. I wish that happened to me. It doesn't happen to me.
But I also get other regular old cougars who are just heterosexual females. They
I
come
wish.
in. Oh, it's happened like. Does that ever happen to you?
No.
Oh, I had a woman call me honey, babe, and sweetie, I think, all in one sentence.
Damn, using all the affectionate terms in one
Yeah.
sentence.
One time, a woman who very clearly did not speak English as a first language, she called me handsome boy
Ooh,
to get my
handsome boy.
attention.
That's a compliment.
So,
Mm.
I take it as a compliment.
Yeah.
oh, I absolutely do. I absolutely did. I was.
I mean,
I'm still
interested.
writing on that. That was over like 2 years ago.
Yeah, you do. This woman that came in, she's like 56, maybe 56 years old. Mini skirt. Gotta love it.
She got a tan.
No, I don't remember. All I remember is she was in like a mini skirt. She
Hey, give
was
me
in
a
her
lollipop.
50s, a little overweight.
Yep.
I don't want that one.
You can have. Why
How are we
not?
dividing
Why
these?
not? I'm
Break one
not-
of those bad boys in half and send it my way.
All right, I got-
why not? I'm not gonna finish this.
You want to eat this whole thing?
I
So-
absolutely will.
These, I believe.
Let me break it in half and give it to
My
me.
opinion on them. Here's another one. Is that these taste like?
Should I just put it in my mouth?
So this is
So,
supposed
yeah.
to be candy.
Okay,
but
it's
it
supposed to be
tastes
candy.
like an energy bar.
So this is a Reese's snack cake. That's
Ugh.
what we're eating right
It's
now.
a Reese's snack cake.
So this is supposed
You
to.
said you
almost
thought
taste
it was
like
going to be
energy bar.
good, and that was like this is like 2 years ago when I found these in a gas station and told you they were gross.
I mean, they're not good.
No, I mean, they're not.
They just kind of taste like nothing.
Ah,
I like the little bit of peanut butter taste in the beginning,
what?
but you are right. It tastes chalky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a little dry.
Yeah.
It does taste like a protein bar. I completely agree with that. It tastes like a protein bar.
Yeah. How much the wrapper?
Right here.
How much protein we get in it?
Oh my god. Probably
0 grams.
fucking-
It's
6
100%
grams.
sugar.
6 grams.
You want to bulk up?
Well, it's peanut butter.
Well, not very much though.
But it's 33 grams of sugar with 31
Like,
of
look at
those
that
grams.
little band of peanut
And
butter.
31 of those grams of sugar were added in, which is 66%
Wait, you're telling
of your
me-
daily
You
caloric
telling me they
intake.
didn't get that sugar from the peanut butter tree?
Hell no.
Well, a tablespoon of peanut butter is what, like 8 grams?
It's quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
So those are.
So there's not that much peanut butter in here, because peanut butter
No.
actually, even though it's really dense in calories, it does have a good amount of protein.
Yeah. It's sort of like the holy grail of protein to calories to sugars to, I think even carbs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Has a little bit of carbs. It's the
It's just
thing
a-
that you eat when you're trying to like bulk up.
Yeah.
Yeah, peanut butter.
It's just a lot of calories.
Should we
Peanut
make
butter
some
milk.
ice shaped like snowflakes?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we don't have time for that. but
Well,
you
I
can-
mean, like for next podcast.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
maybe?
if you want ice snowflakes, sure.
I mean, who wouldn't?
Yeah, I want them. Don't get me wrong. I want the
Do you have
snowflakes.
Saran wrap?
Sure.
You can just
So
throw
I
that in the
can rewrap
trash and then take
No, you're gonna want to keep that.
This is going to
mine.
take me like
I'm not keeping that.
I'm gonna keep this for 50 years. I'm gonna sell it.
That's not gonna be worth
this
anything.
lollipop?
I mean, my lollipop.
The one that's not, yeah.
I want you to get on your phone right now and look up frozen fanny pack and see how much those are going for.
No, I don't
Ooh.
want to spoil it for myself.
$6.99.
$0. I have to pay somebody to come
so-
date it.
If you were to keep all of this intact instead of,
$150 worth of
you
merchandise.
could maybe sell this for like 200. Probably not, but maybe.
I mean, I might have been able to sell like the entire box unopened for
Yeah.
quite a bit,
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
but this is way more worth it.
It is. I got
Because
this
it's-
picture here. She's holding a anthropomorphic snowman.
It's
And
it's so much more funny that a bunch of people who could not give less of a shit about this
Yeah.
open this on the internet.
So is there frozen ice cream we can get?
Probably.
Like with the frozen theme that we can eat out of the frozen bowls?
Probably.
We should find that.
We should.
And we should have some frozen ice cream.
Some frozen ice cream. We can use our
Dude,
frozen
I
ice
think the whole thing should just be
things.
frozen themed.
from now on.
I think we should just
One-
sing the
something.
songs from Frozen and that's it.
Well, copyright.
I can say Let It Go.
Some of this is going in the background of the podcast from now on.
I think all of it should. I mean, this should be
That
here.
is definitely going.
Is that visible? No, it's not visible.
The fucking snowman is going up. Definitely.
Oh, we got a snowman?
Yeah, we got like a picture of
Spin that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one right
yeah.
there. That's a good one.
This little, it looks like a memoriam photo. Like, this is a
when
memoriam
we
of-
come
of
here to
Olaf here.
remember the
We're
snowman
trying to
from
remember-
Frozen.
Yeah.
Olaf.
Let me see it. Yeah, it looks like it would be beside somebody's casket.
Yeah, like,
He
here
was
we go.
so snowy.
It was
Too bad it got
just
warm
says,
out.
like December 1st to like April.
We didn't have a hat for him to keep him
They were,
living.
yeah, they were like, "Oh my god, I'm so
Fuck
sorry."
you.
Yeah, it was a car accident.
Yeah, well, he didn't even melt. He got
Wasn't
into a
even
car
melting, yeah.
accident.
He never got to
he
studded
never had
tires.
this dance.
Yeah,
He got hit by the same guy who hit Stephen King.
he was.
Oh,
Call back
God,
to that thing that happened in history.
I've ran into Stephen King before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never.
What
seen
were you
Stephen
driving?
A
A
van.
nice minivan, yeah, minivan, right?
I guess he bought that van and destroyed it.
Yeah, I think that's what you said before, and I was like, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
So now that we've got that out of the way.
Why is Stephen King being run over by a car? I feel like that's been brought up more than twice.
Because it's like the most famous thing that's happened in Maine.
It's Maine, like
Is
it's
it
just
the most famous thing that happened in Maine?
Probably.
I guess.
I mean,
so.
other than the guys who did 9/11 got on the plane here.
Yeah.
Did they?
Yeah.
They came from here.
That's why
But what are
TSA.
they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they
I think it was like out of Portland or something, right?
Wow.
Wow,
flew out
our
of Portland,
TSA,
yeah.
our TSA is pretty lax, all things considered,
I mean, yeah.
in Maine.
Well, back some years back, yeah, I suppose.
Pre-September 10th?
Yeah.
Man, those are the good old days.
Well, I mean, I guess like Name one other famous person from Maine.
Anna Kendrick.
Who's that?
Really?
She's from Portland.
She from Portland?
Mm-hmm.
Holy fuck!
Who
I
is
didn't know that.
She's an actress. She was in the fucking
James's Love.
She's very attractive. She was in that movie about the cups.
Pitch Perfect.
What the hell?
She was also in The Accountant starring Ben Affleck,
No.
She's not gonna be in like.
which is a good movie.
She's not. Have you seen Twilight? She was Bella Swan's friend in Twilight.
She was also in Twilight.
Have you seen
No.
Twilight?
Which one? The first one?
I think a lot of them. I think she was in a
'cause she
lot
was
of them.
Bella's best friend.
Okay, well, I watched Twilight when it came out because everybody was talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically, just the girls.
Yep.
And
That's right.
yeah, so I thought it was going to be a good movie.
Yeah.
It's not.
It wasn't a good movie.
Mm-mm.
I got to the end of it and I was confused. Like this is before like could not. This is before I watched we just watched Morbius.
Right.
Which
we should talk about.
Right, we'll talk about Morbius. See, I like to watch a movie that's just bad.
Right.
But this was I would, I was younger, so I thought like every movie I went to, if people said it was good, then it was gonna be good,
Right.
and then I would be very confused when it wasn't good,
Mm-hmm.
and I would wonder why people liked it. That was what Twilight was for me. Like it got to the end, and I was like, "What? What is this?" They were playing baseball at one point.
Yeah.
With the Muse song playing on the
I
background.
haven't seen any of these movies.
Yeah.
Supermassive Black Hole from
yeah.
Muse. Yeah, it's such a good song ruined by a movie.
And then they
that
fuck
song
so
can't
hard
be-
they break the bed.
Supermassive Black Hole.
Yeah, that's a
that
good
doesn't
one.
that doesn't happen until the
I'm aware that it happens later in the series.
third movie.
Sure.
I don't know.
Well,
I was one of those like really horrible girls that read the books and then I read all the way to the last book and I said literally a lot, but read the chapter where Jacob imprints on Bella
child?
Swan's little tiny baby and I
Yeah.
shut the book and I was at camp with my cousin and I just handed her the book. I was like, you can read it now. And I did not finish the book. I was like, I fucking cannot. I just can't.
Yeah.
Wait, what
That's
Oh,
happened?
the dude who was in Shark Boy and Lava Girl, he wants to bang a baby.
Yeah.
Wants to bang the baby?
Yes.
Oh, he like what?
He imprints on it because he's a werewolf.
Which means
Oh.
that's
How
the
do I
love
know
of
more
his
about
life.
this than you? You've
What,
seen
so
the
like
movie.
later on though, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so like the adult version of this newborn child.
No,
It's-
it's the newborn child.
Because it's like,
What?
and then he like
Yeah.
sees into the future.
Yeah.
It's weird. Again, haven't seen the
I
movie.
didn't
He
see
wants to have
that.
sex with a baby?
Yes.
But in the future.
But in the future. But that
What?
baby's going to be his. He looked at that baby and basically was like, that's my fucking wife.
Yeah,
Gonna
but she can be
bang
his
her.
wife later on in life.
But
What, I don't-
he's also like 20 something and she's a baby.
so
So.
it evens out.
I don't know. But you just look at a baby and you're going to be like, I know that baby's going to be hot. I'm going to fuck that
But you just said he has sex with the baby.
No,
he wants to have sex with the baby.
with the
Later
baby.
on when the baby is grown.
Well, like
That's
16.
weird. I mean, that's just weird, though.
Yeah,
It's weird to look at a baby and be like, I'm gonna fuck that.
I'm gonna fuck that baby.
Yeah, I mean it's like, well, like things start to even out as you get older, but like
Especially
it's
in
always
Las Vegas.
it is weird though, like because you wouldn't think there could be people who are like couples like 20 years apart later on in life,
Mhm.
but you would never think like, oh, I'm 40 and see somebody like so much younger than you and be like, oh, we're gonna be married, but it could happen later on.
Morality question though. So like I understand what you're talking about, 20-year difference, whatever, that doesn't mean anything. Like if you guys meet when you're like, if she's like 20 or he's like 20 and she's like, or he is like 40. But the
Well, 40 and 20 is kind of weird.
the morality question though is
Yep.
if you're in
Here we
your
go.
20s
Mhm.
and you see a baby
Yep.
and you watch that baby grow up and you've interacted with that child and then teenager and then you fuck them as an adult, don't you think that's weird?
Yeah, no, that's weird for sure. That's
That's all I
weird.
had to say.
It is, yeah.
It is weird. I
It's
agree.
sort of like a Dennis Reynolds situation.
Yeah.
Make sure she gets her tip.
Well, he doesn't even start from babies though. He
I
starts
bet he
from,
would if he could.
He starts from 18 and waits for
Well-
a full maturity,
Yeah.
Yes.
which is 21.
Yes.
According
Full maturity.
to him.
I agree. Full maturity is 21. I
Um,
won't date someone unless I can drink with them.
So
Yeah.
Here's the thing. We should talk about Morbius,
Mhm.
Mm,
a
mhm.
movie that we've talked about before, but now everyone on the podcast has seen.
Yes.
Kind of.
What do you mean, kind of? You've seen it.
Just half paying attention to it.
Well, I mean, that's just
That's
how
the
Morbius
best
is
way to watch
watched.
it.
It was. It's kind of one of those movies you want to just have on in the background, just because.
Yeah.
It's a series of
Confusions?
stuff happening,
Yeah.
and then
/ not happening, really?
also like the beginning of the movie was supposed to be the end of the movie.
No, that
But it
was
wasn't?
It was like a flashback and then a flash forward almost immediately.
No,
Mhm.
it goes to him, and then it says like 6 years earlier or something.
Yeah, when he's like a kid, but then it flashes back to present day almost immediately.
But he never
Yes.
brings us up to that scene with the helicopter, though, right?
Correct.
Okay, so that just happened for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. See, a lot of confusion, and I didn't know if I missed something.
no.
It was a weird establishing
It's
shot.
it's
Like,
very
an
much like
establishing
Wonder
scene.
Woman 1984, where you have questions about the movie that the movie absolutely doesn't answer.
No.
Well, what's his face? David Lynch.
Mhm.
Yep.
He said it's perfectly fine to have stuff in a movie that doesn't have any explanation.
That is
Sure.
true.
Yeah, I mean,
If
but-
it-
Because it leaves it up for you to interpret.
So
what do you think?
However-
he was doing in that
So what do you
opening
think
shot?
he was doing in
However,
that helicopter
when the
looking at those
movie's
bats?
good, that makes sense. Like in 7,
When's that?
We
in
keep
7?
bringing up 7.
because it's a good movie.
No, when's there ever anything in 7 that
That was not a good.
doesn't explain anything.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I just feel like there's probably some stuff in there.
I thought I found that movie's scenes very purposeful, but I
Yeah.
have not seen.
You can have something
I
that
have
is
not
purposeful.
seen that movie since like 2010.
You can
so-
have something that's very purposeful, but also leads to more questions.
What did
The purpose of it could be more questions.
There's no questions for that movie. That's a
I don't find
terrible
the
example.
purpose of the
Yeah.
opening scene in Morbius.
Because there is none. I'm not defending Morbius
I
here.
feel like
What
you
is going
are.
on?
I'm just saying that you can have a good movie that has things that leave you with questions. Like
So-
2001.
Yeah.
A Space Odyssey. Leaves you with a bunch of questions. Fantastic movie. The issue with Morbius is that it's bad.
Mm.
I
And that the
liked it.
questions it leaves you with aren't huge questions like how's the universe formed or how is this blah 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 blah. It's
It does. It
how did
leaves
that
you
guy
with-
get into that subway?
It leads you.
Yeah.
makes you question.
You know what I mean?
Makes you question your mortality and your
Does it?
no, and then it makes you question if I put bat blood into me,
In your spine.
would I be able to do that? Would I turn into this creature that disappears and reappears
And can fly.
Jordius.
Yeah.
That would be your name.
Jordius?
Jordius. Dr. Jordius.
Dr. Jordius.
Alright, so like the shape shifting stuff in it. You were saying that they Venom's in their realm, so
Mhm.
Yeah.
he was like they're used to seeing that stuff.
And presumably other weird stuff.
I don't think so.
They are.
No, how could you ever get used to somebody just randomly being like, "Rah!" and then just snapping back to normal? Like, And plus
I mean, it
how would
happens enough.
no, in that universe, how would anybody ever know if they had schizophrenia or not?
Good question.
Like, I would
I
have
guess
to,
they wouldn't.
If that happened to me, if we were in a room and Ashley just shape shifted into a fucking vampire thing, I would
What?
turn to you and
Question.
I would be like, "Did you just see that, or do I need to?"
And no matter what, even if I did see it, I would deny it. I would gaslight you.
yeah.
Ooh.
So like both those guys,
okay.
nobody ever was like, "Dude, did you see that guy just like shapeshift into a bat?"
Now, here's a question. What if Ashley got up, spun around, and went, all our lives?
All our lives.
All our lives.
And
I-
suddenly she was British.
You mean when he just like
Turned into
he
Matt
morphs
Smith.
into like smoke and he just kicks the shit out of these 5 cops and then
And he
starts
just like
dancing.
starts dancing.
Yeah, that's my favorite part in the entire movie.
This
That's
movie
an amazing part of the movie.
All our lives.
Is awesome. I'm gonna move this box so that you can see my sweet pack.
But even like the first time he shape shifted, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not buying the whole in the universe with Venom. No, I don't buy that because like
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
because if you see Venom, you're like, oh shit! Like there's no. Well, I guess he does kind of shape shift, doesn't he?
Quite a bit, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. He goes from Tom Hardy to like a 9'5" tall
Damn it,
black alien thing.
I'm just trying to. I'm just really not buying that nobody reacted to him shape-shifting. Not once. No reaction. Like, not once in the whole movie was anybody like, Jesus. Can they just do that once, just to acknowledge that like people are like afraid of him? Nobody was afraid of him.
But he broke that guy's hand.
Nobody was afraid of him. Literally no one. The cops are like, hey, we know you're turning yourself into an indestructible killing machine. Let's casually walk up to you. Be like, you going to jail.
Like, hey, why don't you stop that?
I think they should have at least just been like afraid of the guy.
Yeah.
Cat food.
Like, I didn't like that.
You weren't a fan of that?
No, and even the other guy, his face is all fucked up. He's in a nightclub, like, hitting on women with this disgusting vampire face.
I think that was his actual face.
Are you kidding me?
I don't think he looked like a vampire in that scene.
He does at one point.
He does lose his cool a little bit.
He doesn't normal in it.
Is that the scene where he was flirting with that girl and he's like, I would remember you because you're pretty, and I specifically said, I don't know why people think Matt Smith is hot. He's not an attractive man.
Scene.
It was
that scene.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. He loses his cool a little bit because a guy comes at him. He's like, "You want to fucking go? Her drinks are spoken for." And then he loses his cool a little bit, and he goes full vamp.
Yeah.
For about half a second.
And the guy didn't even react to it.
It was very dark in that club. They were all probably very drunk.
It doesn't matter.
And it's Matt Smith.
How drunk you
Let me tell you, if I'm
if someone shapeshifts in front of me, I'm not gonna just be like,
I'd be like, who spiked?
There were some flashing lights.
Like, oh shit.
There were some flashing lights.
I'd be like a roofie. One time I was at a bar and my friend left his drink out and he was like, all right, I gotta go pee. Make sure people put drugs in my drink.
Like, I want to get roofie.
He was like, make sure people put drugs in my drink.
I thought that it would be interesting to get like roofies and just roofie myself to see what would happen.
People do that.
Yeah. So you feel really, really drunk and then you black out.
Right, but I just wanted to see, like, we could all do it at the same time and see, like, who blacks out first. Just see what would happen.
I don't want to get caught buying roofies just to be like, look, I swear to God,
but
I'm
that was
using
my
these
issue.
on
I was
myself.
like, how do I look this up?
roofies?
I don't want to be the guy who, like, the fucking police show up, like, why are you Googling how to find
Someone
roofies?
tell us how to find roofies.
Like, I want to be that guy, you know?
Well,
that's weird.
Some people use them on themselves, like
Yeah, I thought it was supposed to be like it could be some sort of therapy thing that people use it for. That's what also LSD is used for.
Well, I mean, there's
Let's just go straight to heroin. Why not?
Used to use it.
No, let's do Molly.
No, heroin.
No, why do you want to do heroin?
Because it's the best.
When I was in my forensic, when I was in my,
we can do them in the little ice cream spoons.
When I was getting when I was doing my forensics work and stuff like that, I had to learn about all the different drugs, and Molly is your best bet. Ecstasy is your best bet.
But heroin's the best.
It does very little to your brain.
I don't care about that.
Comparatively to other drugs
I don't care
like
about that.
heroin.
I don't care about
that.
Comparatively to like other drugs like heroin and everything,
I don't care about that.
It does less holes and damage to your brain.
I don't care about repercussions. I want the best experience.
It's not as addictive, though. There's a good psychological.
Well, what's the problem
attachment
with being addicted to something that's so great?
The money, your job, your family.
And when you're on MDMA, all you want to do is touch people, apparently, and you feel very euphoric.
You ever seen people on that?
I've never
They start
seen
rubbing up on other people. Like if you're at a concert and you ever see somebody just grinding up on everyone, they're on ecstasy or Molly.
I've been on people I've like babysat people who tried acid and everything like that, and they were having a bad trip, and I was just sitting here like.
Was it like Danny DeVito stepping in that toilet?
No telling what kind of germs these people have.
And
Green Man's keeping you alive right now, man.
I'm usually the person who takes care of people after they take drugs. When my mom used to get high.
Allegedly.
No, she used to get high.
Allegedly.
It's legal now.
Allegedly.
She used to get high
But back
on
when
marijuana,
it happened.
and she used to get so high and originally not tell me that once she sat next to me, and I guess she thought I was Danielle, like I thought it was my sister, and she like looked at me and she's like, "Don't tell Ashley I'm really high right now." And I was like, okay, cool. And then, you know, like there'd be other situations because she didn't try it until her 55th birthday is the first time she ever had weed. And then like one time I saw her in front of like the microwave and she's like, "Oh God, what's making it take this long?" And I had to press the start button for her. And then I'm gonna be honest,
that happens to me and I'm not high.
And then her and my stepdad,
the lights aren't even on.
her and my stepdad decided to make edibles. And
that's the way to go.
They had way too much. They made weed butter and then used almost all of it. Like it was like 200 milligrams of weed butter in mashed potatoes, and they ate it. And they got.
That sounds awesome.
So let me tell you, I had 100 milligrams of edibles before, and I usually only have 10 milligrams of edibles. And I hallucinated, and I had auditory hallucinations. Like I heard fucking shit. Like it was an awful time. And then I like laid in the bathroom because I thought I was gonna vomit the whole entire time. But that's how you are. You get like really paranoid and like you have a really bad trip. It's like you're super drunk. So my mom called me because I was playing Dungeons and Dragons, right? And she asked me to come over and babysit her and my stepdad. And they were fucking out of it. Like my stepdad was like, "How do I know this is real? How do I know that you're here right now?" And he pushed me because he didn't know what was happening. And I was like, "No, it's very real. You just fucking pushed me." And like I had to both put them in bed and just like left trash cans and stuff out and water, and I would sit in the
like you're taking care of a cat.
and then I would sit in the living room, and then randomly I would see my stepdad just like walk out like a zombie, and I'm like, hey, go back to bed. And he's like, okay, and he just like turns around, and he did that like every half an hour. I usually babysit people who are on drugs. I'm not a good babysitter. I don't know why people, I mean, I'm assuming because I just don't go and
you're the only option.
go and do drugs. So like if there's a group of friends, I'm the only person who's like, yeah, I won't do salvia. And they're like, okay, cool, you'll just watch us. And I'm like, okay. So
allegedly
salvia.
That shit. Or salvia.
Never tried that.
Nope.
It's wild.
You get high for a really, it's a really short amount of time, but it's a really big high. Afterwards. Yeah.
I got nothing to contribute to this.
I never tried anything. Except for
like
weed.
Sink into the couch.
Yeah.
And then there's like all these weird codes of light and stuff.
Oh.
Is it similar to the ending of 2001?
No.
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 No, there's like it's like beams of light with like these weird symbols going through them. Mm-hmm. And then I sank into the couch.
Okay. Allegedly.
Why
no, that happened.
Like, yeah, this stuff happened.
It's totally legal.
Mm-hmm. Allegedly.
Yeah, that stuff. Everything's legal. Everything
Allegedly.
that we talked about is not the acid. I won't know.
Allegedly.
Yeah, that's not legal.
I haven't done anything though, except for legal marijuana.
Marijuana
and alcohol only when I was above 21.
I feel like this Disney box was a pretty big disappointment.
A waste of money.
I didn't pay for it.
Oh.
Yeah,
it was completely free.
Oh, okay.
That's why it was so weird.
Right. No, I forgot that.
You don't really have to be that disappointed if it was free.
I'm not disappointed. I think it made for great content.
You're gonna make a little girl happy somewhere.
But I feel like...
Or a little boy.
Yeah.
It could have been like something that I cared about.
You thought it was going to be something other than just a bunch of random merch.
Well, I thought that it might have been about a movie that I liked, maybe.
Frozen's very important. Are you okay with it?
Like, Jordan's having fun with a snowman.
Yeah, because it's like a...
It's
3D graphics over here, boys.
Yeah, hey.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, I'll do something with this. I'll give it to somebody. We can talk about, we're going to do some Am I the Asshole stuff a little bit later here. But real quick, before we start any of that, I want to talk about how much I fucking hate USPS.
Go for it.
The other day, I got some new cables for the podcast, and it's more complete, I feel, this whole thing. I got a bunch of stuff for it, and it was raining all day yesterday. I think we can all count. It was raining basically all day.
Yeah.
I get a notification that my package is delivered at like 9 a.m. And I thought, what's the likelihood that they put this in a plastic bag? Like it's clearly wet out. It's going to be wet out for the rest of the day. Put it in a fucking plastic bag.
UPS did that for mine too.
USPS sucks ass. And I
it
said
should have been in plastic inside the box.
it was, but also it might not be. So USPS put it in a fucking plastic bag. So I don't have a soggy pile of fucking cardboard on my porch when I come home. And I thought, they're not going to. I knew it. I knew they weren't going to. I get home. They had put it, I have an awning like in front of my door.
Mm-hmm.
They put it on the edge of the awning. So all the water from the awning dripped off onto the box. They put it in literally the worst. They could have put it literally 8 inches over, and it would have been under the awning. What the actual fuck?
You just had a very serious face on for a second. You're like, interesting.
I was so infuriated last night when I got home.
Yeah, and your feelings are very completely valid because that's really shitty. But let me tell you what
Jordan's
I told you
leaving
before.
in protest.
Hi, Jordan.
Jordan is a big USPS fan. He doesn't like the slander of USPS
But let me just tell you again, right? I was home.
I understand.
I live down the road from you.
I understand. It's not your responsibility to do this.
I know.
And I will never ask you to do something like this because it is fucking ridiculous that they can put it in a goddamn plastic bag.
I've asked you to pick up one of my packages before.
Yeah, but I was already going to your apartment.
I know. But
that's different. If you were coming to check on Bino and I was out of town, I would have asked you to bring the package inside.
Yeah.
But it is not your responsibility to drive 7 or 8 minutes out of your way to go put a package, to move a package even 10 inches to the left.
I would have just became a Porsche pirate and stole it.
Great, you would have had some XLR cables and a wireless keyboard.
Definitely would have been helpful.
It was so frustrating. I emailed the Postmaster General.
Wait, you did?
Did you take a picture of it?
I took a picture of it and I emailed it to the Postmaster General. I said, fix your service.
Damn.
I titled it Fix Your Shit, but then I thought I probably shouldn't swear at the Postmaster General.
Yeah, now all your mail that gets here is going to be destroyed.
Yeah.
It already is. And I opened it up and I bought some cans of accelerant for super glue, where you spray it on and basically the super glue is just cured instantly.
Yeah.
One of the caps was cracked. Like, not only did they put it in the fucking rain, they broke it on the way.
How do you know that they broke it?
Because it was a smashed cap. I know that I didn't break that opening the bag.
Yeah. But what if whoever?
Yeah, that's not the delivery. That could have just been somebody else.
If somebody's,
we're playing devil's advocates here.
It was definitely a blunt force impact.
Okay.
Well, you shouldn't have fucked with your mailman.
Apparently not.
You should never have emailed the postmaster.
Newman's crazy.
And no man.
There's that episode where Jerry starts delivering the mail. Have you seen that?
Probably.
Jerry Seinfeld goes to deliver the mail. I forget why. And Newman at the end of the week, he's like, Jerry's going around handing mail, and the guy's like, it's Sunday, and Jerry's just like, and then keeps walking. I shrugged for the audio listeners.
USP, like the post office delivers mail on Sundays.
Only Amazon packages.
I know, but this Amazon
and this was like 1986, so I don't think
I'm gonna leave soon. So what is our questions?
We're gonna wrap up. But he's Newman gets mad at him. And he's like, Jerry, you had an accuracy of almost 50%, and Jerry's like, well, I tried my best. And he's like, exactly, it was too much. Nobody at the post office has ever broken 15.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Anyway, am I the asshole? Let's ask some questions.
So, I was gonna say, so we got like people like the Reddit sections apparently. Yeah. So this was a special request. That is our popular segment.
A special request.
All right. I decided to pick one. I decided to try to pick one that's not like instantaneously, this person's such a fucking dick, right? Like, I'm just trying to,
Good luck. I pass judgment like a steel hammer.
Am I the asshole for freezing my boyfriend's debit card?
Yes.
freezing it.
Yes, which means that like now that whoever has access to the debit card information or has the debit card can't use it.
Right.
Okay.
So she must have been. Oh, you're gonna explain.
Yes.
That's right. That's part of it.
My boyfriend grew up in a poor family. He makes decent money nowadays, but he is the only one with a stable income in his family. His sister, 23 years old, is a leech, but he has a blind spot for her. She's irresponsible, totally anti-work, and says stuff like, why waste your time working when you have to live your life?
I agree.
And she despised me for kicking her out a year ago. During COVID, I let her move into my apartment, and while my boyfriend and I went camping for the weekend, she threw a huge party and trashed my place.
I like this girl.
Of course, my boyfriend took
awesome.
her side, but he didn't have to say it. It was my apartment. Nowadays, she is straight up rude to me. She always says stuff like, I can't wait till he breaks up with you. She puts his whole family against me. Apparently, my boyfriend still funds everything in her life. She just has his credit card info and uses it without limits. So I got pregnant and money is tight. I can't work as much anymore due to my health, so I started counting money and turned out I cover 70% of expenses of our joint life. I had to talk with my boyfriend and we agreed we'll go more 50-50. Turns out to meet the 50% of his half, he has to work overtime and he basically just lives at work. I had to renovate my spare room into a nursery on my own, but my boyfriend gave me his bank info so we can share his expenses. I couldn't buy a thing with his card. Logged into his account and turns out his little sister spent over $3,000 in 1 week of his money. Talked about it with my boyfriend and he got annoyed with his sister but told me to hold on to the card for a few days till his next paycheck comes. So the day of his paycheck came and since so the day of his paycheck So the day of his paycheck came. There you go. And since day one, I could see money spent by his sister. I got annoyed and froze his card, only to unfreeze it when I needed to buy it for baby things. My boyfriend didn't even notice it until a few days later, until his sister called crying, saying she's broke and couldn't afford food and she was really hungry. He told her just to use the card and she said it didn't work. He checked his account and saw that I froze it. He made a massive argument about it and I told him if I didn't do it, he would run out of money again. I also told him he works all the time, so I didn't have a chance to have this conversation with him about it. And instead of sponsoring the life of a brat, he should think about his own kid. I told him I don't want a husband who leaves me to do everything on my own without any help, because he has to work for someone who will never work a day in her life. He told me that he would never be a husband of someone as selfish as me. I told him if he wants to see my selfish side, then I want him to give me back all the money I spent on him, even though he earns more than me. But I would like to go on a shopping spree like his sister does all the time then. He called me pathetic and hasn't spoken to me since. I don't think I'm in the wrong, but I might be blindsided. So am I the asshole?
I don't think so.
That one's a little difficult, isn't it?
Yeah, because you're not wrong for wanting to stop what's going on here, because clearly the situation is wrong.
Yes.
But I don't think that, I think there's an argument to be made that it is his money and how he wants to spend it should be how he gets to spend it. And if he wants to give all of his money to his bratty little sister, he should in theory be able to. I think that what she should do is leave his ass.
Yes. 100%.
And find somebody who isn't a dipshit.
Yeah, I like obviously.
Yeah, well, she's
but in this specific situation,
baby.
I don't think that she's necessarily in the wrong for freezing the card.
I think she should have had a conversation with him before she did it.
But in her defense, he allegedly is very busy.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna make that decision, I think that it's better in the long run to make the decision on your own and then talk about it, as opposed to waiting until something even worse has already happened.
Yeah.
I think that I would say in this instance, she's not the asshole, but she's riding that line. And that she should definitely leave him.
Yeah.
Because he's not going to give a fuck about that kid.
No. Yeah, he needs better boundaries for the sister.
Yeah.
Yeah. definitely. I mean, you could probably give her an allowance, but for her to have unlimited access to all this funds and spend over $3,000 in 1 week.
I do that all the time.
I spend over $4,000 a month. That's true.
There are very few things that I could do. Like if you gave me $3,000 a week, it would give me like, it would take me about a month to buy everything I want to buy. Like shit that I don't need, like new computer parts and shit like that. It would take me like a month or two to get through all that, and then I just wouldn't know what to do.
Oh, I've been wanting to say this other Reddit story for a while, so can I mention it like really quick? Because you are guys, so I want to. So, did you hear the famous story about
the cum in the jar? Absolutely, we did.
No.
As heard on James and Jordan Talks to the Internet.
No. This guy who has sex with his girlfriend to a certain song. Have you heard about it before?
No.
To a certain song?
Yes.
No.
Okay. So it's a Today I Fucked Up.
What do you think the song is?
I will.
Do you think it's Let It Be by the Beatles?
No, I will play it for you. Trust me. Okay. So Today I Fucked Up. My 20-year-old girlfriend of 2 years told me the music I play during sex, 25-year-old male, is weird and a major turnoff. So a little backstory.
I agree.
When I first started having sex, I researched into ways to be better as I was a little stiff and pretty much had no idea what I was doing. I read online that you can play music and match the rhythm in order to put on a better performance. I searched love-making songs, right? And started slowly creating a playlist in which I was comfortable matching the rhythm. There are a few songs in my playlist. However, there's this one song in particular, which happens to be my favorite, that my girlfriend hates and says it's a turnoff in a major way. I don't understand why it's taken her 2 years to tell me that she hates this song. It's a good love-making song with a good rhythm. I will play it for you guys, don't worry.
SpongeBob SquarePants theme song?
I feel the way I fucked up is I could have possibly asked her previously if she liked the playlist or any songs she'd like to add / change. But to leave it for 2 years thinking her sex life was great, but in her eyes has been ruined by my music, has left the whole situation feeling awkward and been annoyed. I pretty much played this song every single time. So the amount of times she must have not been enjoying it when I thought it was complete opposite is embarrassing in many ways. Not to mention my previous partners never complained about it, but she has. It's fucked up our relationship.
Your sex playlist. What the fuck?
Listen, okay.
I want to hear this song.
I thought this song was perfect. I always thrust along to the tune. It gives me the perfect rhythm. He usually comes when this song plays. Just putting that out there, right? Yeah. So it fucked up the relationship, to be honest, because sex feels awkward. The other day we were having sex with no music, but I was still thrusting it, playing the tune in my head. She recognized it and asked me to stop.
That's awesome.
So let me play the song to you. Wait,
only like 10 seconds. We don't want to get copyright struck by the sex song.
No, you need to play. It needs to be a little bit earlier. Right. You have to go a little bit longer. Oh, as a guy, as dudes, you have to tell me how you think you would thrust to the song.
All right, I'm gonna close my eyes and I'm gonna think about it.
I love the synth in the beginning.
It's getting there. All right, hold on. Ready?
Oh my god.
You're getting something?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's basically, oh my god, so
what's the name of this song?
It's called CBAT. C-B-A-T.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I think I've laughed at it a really long time.
If somebody if somebody tried to play that during sex, I would punch them in the fucking face.
Okay. If I'm gonna be perfectly candid with you, I have tested out that song. It doesn't work. That poor girl is probably tortured.
You don't like it?
I don't like it.
Wait, how were you playing it though? Were you just playing it on your phone?
Yeah, you play it on the phone.
Maybe you had like a super sick setup.
Oh no.
Oh.
You gotta get like a.
What do you mean, like the phone connected through like a?
You gotta get like a stereo setup. You gotta get that bass.
But then you don't know if he was doing it on the rhythm, on the beat, on the melody.
He was singing on the beat.
Yeah, but the beat just sounds like he's going back and forth.
Yeah.
No.
Like sex.
No. But I'm mentioning that like the beat is very like the beat is just like this. It's very like normal.
I thought he was gonna be going like
no. But
I thought he was gonna be like where
that has to be it. No, because she can recognize it without the music being played. So it has to be like
maybe there's something later on in the song.
Like that's the only thing I can think of. It just can't be like da 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 da. It cannot be that way. It has to be like he gyrates his hips a little bit. Like
it's just the constant. But it's like he's normally like a lot better in bed, and so she knows it's that song because it was just the reason she doesn't like it is just him missionary position, just like going in, and it's like wait.
Listen, he apparently can do all that wild stuff with all that songs, but doing this is what makes him. This is what makes him come. So
you're doing this song again.
I want to
recognize it.
I want to play the song that I think that I would come to the quickest.
I want to hear that song again.
Oh hell yeah!
Thrust it.
Oh hell yeah!
What is that? What's the name of that song?
Seabat.
Seabat.
C-B-A-T.
And that popped up as a song to have sex with too. Like you found that on the playlist.
Yeah. Everyone go have sex with that song and tell me how the girl reacts.
I assure you, no one listening to this podcast is having sex.
I think I'd be on.
I have to find like the album art for that.
It's like serial killer level. I'm just picturing him dressed like a clown, just going down on her. We're just slowly back and forth. I like how he says that's his favorite.
It's his favorite song. It's
that's
his favorite
the best
song
one.
to bust to.
Yeah. I can see it.
Oh my god. What's the name of it? I gotta.
Seabat.
C-B-A-T. And it's by like Hudson.
Seabat.
Hudson
by
something.
Hudson Mohawk.
Yes, that's what it is.
Oh my god.
How long is it?
It's 2 minutes.
It's two.
Do you think he did it on a repeat, or was that like the end of the playlist?
That has to be probably the end of the playlist.
And that's because that's when he comes.
That does not mean it's at the end.
A lot of guys finish and then like they come and then that's the end of the sex act.
Correct.
So that's what I'm saying. Like he's probably at the end.
I mean, I just meant like the 2 minutes doesn't have to come at the end of the session.
So she just hears. Hold on. I want to get into the mindset of her.
Okay, we're gonna lay it down.
We're just gonna we're starfishing.
Okay. We're starfishing with all of our clothes on, lights on, alone.
He's coming down.
James Heiner method.
This is all I hear before I see his face.
Put it into the mic. Out the bottom, you dipshit.
There we go. All right, hold on.
This is what you're hearing.
This is very trauma-inducing.
He's coming down, trying to be sexy.
Right? Like, let's go.
Yeah.
How is this a sexy song?
Oh my god, I'm picturing a guy coming down on me.
Yeah.
And I'm terrified. I'm just terrified.
Do you think that he has like a red light?
I'm just terrified. He's pulling out weird ass like stuff.
He's doing the David Bowie thing with the glass box.
Yeah, like no, he has the mood lighting, all the red lighting, all the candles, and he's like, "All right, ready, baby, so I'm ready." Plays that
rose petals.
No, so it's like this is the first time this happened to her. It was very traumatic, and she didn't know how to talk about it, which is why it took 2 years for her to say she didn't like his playlist. So he comes in, he's trying to be sexy, right? The music's like. You know, like where it comes, he's lighting candles and putting the fancy lights on. He's like taking off his.
He's
like,
doing that dance that Dennis does as a stripper.
And then he's like does some hip thrusts over to them. And then by the time he's on her, it's just like she's just like crying. She's just so scared.
She's just like,
I think, I don't know. I think keep playing the song, man.
yeah, if she doesn't like you for you, leave her.
She doesn't like
yeah,
your
that is
playlist.
your personality. If that's what you come
That's
to,
what your
you need to find a
favorite
girl
song-
who's like, hell yeah, I love that song.
Find out what song she comes to, and then you can like, divvy it up.
Yeah, have that first.
Right.
Have her song first.
That's,
No.
have your
that's,
song.
that's
No.
I think the final
Because then
verdict.
you'll finish and she won't have anything.
The final...
That's why her songs.
No.
Like, yeah.
the
We
final
don't want to
thing
give her
is,
anything.
Here's what we do.
Okay.
He keeps this song. And he keeps the song on the playlist, but him and her
Yep.
have to sit down and say, you can have this song, but I want to listen to this song. And you can't come to this song anymore. You have to come to my song.
Yeah.
We'll play this in the beginning,
So you're gonna play
and
this in
then
the beginning.
we'll just...
How does it end? Skip to the end.
Oh, wait, it's just, okay, go all the way to the end and see what happens.
Like the last 10 seconds.
It's I told you. I told you. That's
Yeah,
just
it's like 3
the
minutes
song.
long. It gets worse.
Because you have to go like da 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 at the end. That's what you have to do. Da, 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 da. That's what I'm thinking it is.
Yeah, so she must have known because he was like
That's what it has to be.
thrusting like to the
Yeah, like- yeah, like, That's what I'm
Thrust,
thinking.
thrust, thrust.
That's what I said, and you guys were like, it's too
Yeah.
normal.
No,
Fuck
I
you.
thought you
But
were just something like
that
dun,
also-
dun, dun,
that also
dun, dun,
is
dun,
equally.
dun, dun, dun.
So okay, so did she say it was creepy or she said it was weird?
It says it was a turn off.
A turn. So she wasn't afraid of the weird. She wasn't weirded out by it.
She just doesn't like it. I'm not like a.
I
I don't know. I also find it like. I also sat there and I'm like, I guess, but like at 20, I've never been the person, I guess because I didn't lose my virginity until I was in my 20s, like a weirdo. But
Totally normal thing for
it's a
people
total
to
normal
do.
thing. It's a totally normal thing. But like a lot of people, like teenagers and stuff, they put like in music. I don't
Never
have
done
I don't have sex to music. So
that. Never.
I think if he were,
What song?
what
Seabat.
Okay. Yeah.
No,
I want to do like a really long, drawn out song, like Hey Jude.
Unravel, the opening song to the anime Tokyo Ghoul.
I was gonna say the Spy Kids theme song.
Man.
The Terminator.
Free Bird.
I think I'd definitely play that song. I'm gonna start playing that like anytime I give a car ride or anything.
You're like,
You're just gonna look at him. Does this turn you on?
Does this turn you on? Are you gonna
yeah.
bust right now?
Somebody says squirming in their seat a little bit.
It's a
Oh,
turn
see
off.
that?
Oh, it's so hot.
Oh my god, see that?
I love the dramatic synth though. It must have been. I think. So she recognized it. Yeah. So he was definitely thrusting to the.
Which apparently you can do it that way.
you?
It's just
It'd be difficult.
All right,
Okay.
we get a sex doll and we figure it out.
Okay, the best, so I think that'd be difficult, and he's probably just doing it missionary on the bed. The best way to do it is if the guy's standing and the girl's on the edge of the bed. I think that gives you
Right.
more of like
More
more
leverage.
leverage to go.
You can get more speed. You can get the accuracy down.
Yeah.
So anytime, I mean, I don't have a vagina. I can't imagine what it feels like for something to just go in there.
Just to go in there.
Just
yeah.
you've taken a pretty big dump before, I assume. Just imagine that in reverse.
No, because like you don't have like a sensation. Well, there is a
There's nerve
nerve
endings.
in the anus.
Yeah.
A G spot.
The prostate.
But-
Well, you guys have it. It's prostate.
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
have it.
One of
No,
the
I
many
mean,
benefits.
So what would that even feel like if a dick was just like bam 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 bam?
It feels like sex.
You're the only one who can answer this for us.
You know, like it could still,
But you
it
would
could
notice.
still feel
You would
nice.
notice he was
yeah.
jamming out to that song.
Do you
instead.
think you
I
could pick up
would.
on the pattern? Yeah.
So
if he played it every single time
for 2 years,
he fucking came for 2 years, I would recognize. I would recognize that that thrusting pattern.
I feel like I would want something different. Like you want to mix it up.
Yeah.
Like you would know, like,
Dude,
okay, yeah, this is the part.
Because he has a playlist. I wanted to know like how many songs there were on his playlist.
Yeah, can you write a comment and ask how many?
He originally
for a copy of the playlist.
He originally, yeah, I was supposed to say he originally, like, people were trying to find it, and he said that he had it on a fucking CD. So
yes,
it was not that many songs. So you're playing that whole entire.
You've got like 45 minutes of music. Especially if it's compressed. You can get an hour.
He has it on a fucking CD, but he doesn't know the name of the songs.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
This guy is my hero.
Yeah. So
send me the
like it's so much better than like a weird cum jar thing.
Yeah, that was
because this is like a normal thing that could happen.
Yeah,
that was my favorite one so far.
It's a good one. It's
seriously, try to see if we can get the rest of the songs on this playlist. And
I'll see if I can
do some investigative journalism.
I tried, and there's some people who are like, "Oh, this is totally the playlist." He so said that he posted this playlist, but if you look at like the Reddit user and their like their post history and stuff, like nowhere is it like this is where the playlist is.
Could have been deleted.
You gotta get a response from him.
CD?
You should message him. Yeah. We should all message him the exact same message at the exact same time.
Dude,
this was a very popular story like 3 weeks ago.
I can imagine. It's getting a lot of traction right now.
Okay.
I guess that's a podcast.
Yeah.
We did a lot of stuff today.
That was fun.
Follow us on Instagram, GGTI Podcast. Don't you dare take those headphones off until after. Because we got to do that thing at the end. If you want to support the podcast, patreon.com/GGTI. $1 a month, you get some extra shit.
Hell yeah.
Ashley and I, earlier today, recorded the second episode of an Outlast series of videos that we will be releasing in October. I feel comfortable saying that now that we've recorded the second one.
There we go.
First one's already done, edited, ready to go. Mm-hmm. Gonna get those every Monday of October. There's gonna be a new one.
Yep.
If there are 5 Mondays in October, I believe, culminating on Halloween, obviously. Mm-hmm. I think that if we get to we beat the game before we get to 5 parts, mm-hmm. we'll supplement it with 5 Nights at Freddy's.
Yes.
We've been having fun so far. I think that everybody's gonna really like it.
Yeah.
I sent out the first video to a couple people, and they all seem to enjoy it. So
sweet.
Really looking forward to it. I should probably get the podcast outro theme going. Dude, my eyes are so unfocused.
It's because are you still drunk?
I'm a little tipsy, but I just can't see.
God, I mean, there's blinding lights in front of us.
There are. We got a new setup here.
Yeah, which you can see.
On youtube.com/wherever the fuck. Just search James Jordan Target and you'll find it.
We look a lot better. We have a nicer camera and everything.
Here we go.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.